Hello, everybody. This is me, your girl Jennifer McCrae, J Shrink, and I'm here to rant today. I am sick and tired, and I'm sure you are too, of these white women calling the cops on black people. I have a solution for that. I'm not sure if it's a distraction campaign that's making these things viral, or but something's behind this. I don't know what it is. I'm a researcher, by nature. I got that from my mom, but something's behind this. So this says, when white people see black people enjoying life. Okay. And then the second part of this is, don't call the police on black people. Don't call the police on black people. Okay. I'm gonna show you some of these little people. Of course, if you've seen right here, this is what's her name? Barbecue Becky, Cornerstone Caroline, Poolside. I forgot what the Poolside name was. Apartment Patty, who wouldn't let the black man into his own apartment. And let's see what else we got. I'm not sure who this woman is, but this man, she called the police on this man because he had a very expensive car. And I guess black men are supposed to have expensive cars unless they're drug dealers, pimps, or athletes. Okay, so we got them all. Cornerstone Caroline, Barbecue Becky, Permit Patty, who tried to call the cops on the 8-year-old girl who's selling water to people, and Golf Court Gail. And among others, there's the others, which include the Starbucks. Starbucks had at least 2 different incidents. And like I said, this is a rant. I'm sick and tired of these stories. It's getting to the point now where all you see is some white woman calling the police on some innocent black person. And the worst one was the Caroline thing. The Cornerstone Caroline. Her name was Teresa something, some kind of Italian name. And the little black boy was with his mom, and he had the backpack, and he grazed her bony behind. And she went crazy. Thought called the police on the little black boy, said that he was going to lessen her. Mama made black boy forgive publicly. Boy did not want to do that. I don't know what it is with these black women, with these small children, that they try to make them, go against their nature. I mean, he didn't do anything. And I don't understand. What is this forgiveness stuff? Are we going back to slavery when the master or the mistress or the overseer, if you just tap them or you put something in the wrong place, you're supposed to say, forgive me for this. Forgive me, master. Forgive me, mistress. Forgive me. Forgive me. Or back in the Jim Crow days, like what happened to Emmett Till, when they said he whistled at a white woman, and he didn't. He died. violently, senselessly. But my being a psychological professional, I'm tired of them. I'm not sure. There's an agenda to these stories. I know there is. There's too many of them, and people just hog them on their YouTube and Facebook pages. Every minute you see one, a new one. And by now, you ought to just be bored with it. I'm bored with it because it's some type of agenda, and it's an agenda attached to some type of distraction. And I don't know if it's a distraction away from what's going on in politics, which I think it probably is. So, I mean, every day you hear at least 2 or 3 of them. Some white person call the cops on an innocent black person, and it's just and people are eating it up. You know, we could put a stop to this, and I wish we would. Just like people who boycott stuff, stop looking at this shit. Please stop looking at this shit, okay? Because it really takes away from. I'm thinking. These little distraction, white people calling them black people, this taking away from the government. Things are going on in the government. Things that we don't know what's going on. And they're using these little distractions to, I'm thinking to neutralize what's going on in the government, because it's almost, election time. And we don't know what Trump is doing. And I just say, stop. Let's stop. I say, okay, let's be rational. Let's be logical. What we need to do is we need to have a national mandate or something that if a person calls 911, which is supposed to be for emergencies only, okay, call 911 for some frivolous, stupid reason, and files a false report, that and the police does come out, that person should be fined. Mandatory fine. And this will stop. This crap will stop. These white women, I don't know what their problem is. I don't know. Do they I know they love attention. So that's a whole bunch of it. But if we can get every law enforcement all over the United States to adopt a mandate, that a solution being that if these white women call 911 and an officer comes and they file a false report, they will automatically, a false report that involves a person of another race that's not doing anything to them. It should be mandatory everywhere. Every police force, sheriff, everywhere. They should be given a citation and a fine of $2,500 plus 90 days in jail. That shit will stop them. They will not do it. And don't use the whiteness to get out of it, like, oh, I'm white, I'm mentally ill, and I was scared for my life. Just say tough, like you do black folks. Tough. You did a stupid ass thing. You prevented someone who may have